Hello, crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Because Pulsechain fucking is not. uh, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that tonight I can go on such an epic rant that I am the bottom signal. That is my aim tonight, to be the bottom signal, because I have had enough. uh, oh, unbelievable. Um, yeah. So I'll put the thumbnail up saying Pulsechain sucks dick. Make of that what you will. My love for Pulsechain is being tested to the max. Um, oh, I just can't believe it. Every week we come on. How long have we been going on? Yeah, every week thinking that we're through the worst. It's like, how many times can you listen to people say, "Buy the blood, buy the freaking blood"? The bottom is in. Uh, oh, it's unbelievable. It really is. Just goes on and on. You know, I even seen Crypto Profeta posted today. Another 2 weeks for the Pulsechain shakeout. Sweet. Yes. Just what I wanted. Another 2 weeks just to be tested for another 2 weeks. Haven't been tested enough. We haven't endured enough pain. We haven't stuck around long enough. I think everybody has had enough. Even seeing Sommy's posts the last sort of the last week, and a few people actually, say to me in messages, I think Sommy's had enough. Even a few days ago, we were kind of going, "Yep, Sommy's the bottom signal this time." Yep, but no, absolutely not, absolutely not. So yeah, when like listening to Twitter, listening to Twitter is like listening to this little dude. What's that? Look at this cute little guy. Listening to this is more enjoyable than reading Pulsechain Twitter. Yeah, you can hear that? That's more fun than Pulsechain Twitter. Fucking desperate. All right, let's get a look at the. I don't even want to share my stuff this week. We're going to have a quick look through what's going on Pulsechain, and then we'll dig into what's happening with Pulse Wars. Round 3 has begun. We're into round 3, it began on Saturday. There are only 256. There's about 280 NFTs left. We had 28 people pay to re-enter from round 1 into round 3, and that was on top of the 256 that progressed from round 2. So just under 300 people left in the game. The prize pool is ticking up in terms of PLS amount, but the value of it is slowly decreasing, as it has done for a long time. So we'll jump in and have a quick look at what is happening just for fun on Pulsechain. All right, so Money Gang Crypto today, 2 unread messages. Fuck me, man. Why are we dipping so much? LOL. Yeah. I'm sure if you got people invested in, they're probably saying, "What the fuck is happening?" My onboards in my office bought PLSX, sacrifice for PLSX, and it's a constant stream of abuse for me because they're not crypto people. So for 3 years now, I've been listening to these motherfuckers. When are we going to get our money? So yeah, luckily none of them seen the price today, so none of them have given me any shit today. Max, RH Max, how did you elevate Pulsechain today? Well, I'm here, I'm streaming, I'm posting, I'm building, I'm working. I've been doing that for the last year and a half, and I will continue to do my bit to try to elevate Pulsechain. Do you ever see that trying to elevate Pulsechain is like that fucking meme. You ever see the meme of the MMA fighter with all the battered bruises? Like she looks like she's actually been trailed to hell and back. That is the actual visual representation of anybody trying to elevate Pulsechain. So, yeah. Battered. There's the post that I've seen. Crypto Profeta, really good alpha. Great dude. 2 more weeks of Pulsechain shakeout, guys. Sweet. Just what we wanted to hear. Cannot fucking wait for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be so much fun. Does crypto realize that we're actually in a bull run? Even over on Titan X, we had an awesome 3 months at one stage. But yeah, again, over there, everybody's just being made to sit, wait, yeah, buy more. Yo, Ali, how are you? Trust Titan X plan. Yo, man, how's it going? We're just running through some of the stuff from what's happening on Pulsechain today. Matty Allen has taken a lot of abuse this week. Some of it certainly deserved, some of it not deserved, but yeah, bit of scandal of Richard Hurt coming out and saying about fuck paid groups, putting it in layman's terms. He's telling people not to pay to enter paid groups when half of his biggest chillers run paid groups. So it's kind of, yeah, kind of fucking bonkers. I don't even care what that says. Axis Alive. I did see Axis. Okay, Axis Alive. Really, really. Oh, that's not Axis, is it? There he is. Axis Alive. Really, really, really smart, intelligent, fucking crypto technical analysis wizard. And we'll look at this. Okay, 4 hours ago. Okay, forget about that. Just seen a post, and I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. He posted saying, all right, there we go. Bang. Pulsechain. My confidence is growing that we are putting in a bottom here at 4 zeros and a 5. All this fucking awesomeness stuff. Look at all this. Oh, the MACD, the stochastic, I don't even know how to say that. RSI is tapering off. Happy days. That's what I want to hear, my man. But yeah, that was 22 hours ago. Chart says no. No bottom at 5 zeros and a 5, or 4 zeros and a 5. We need to dip well below that just to make sure everybody has had enough. Oh, it's lucky that number one rule of crypto is, anybody want to put it in the chat? Anybody that puts it in the chat gets it right, gets a free Pulse Wars NFT. Number one rule when you get into crypto, the number one rule, what is it? Let's just see if anybody comments on that. You get a free Pulse Wars NFT, which are now on a fire sale. Every time Pulsechain goes down, you can actually mint one now. They cost 3 times the amount in PLS to mint. 3 times the amount in PLS to mint now. Whenever we started, they were 1 million pulse each. Now they cost 3 million pulse each. As we go through each round, they get more expensive because you get to enter in the prize rounds. So, but you can actually buy one now for 3 million pulse, almost as cheap as you could for 1 million pulse when we launched. So, number one rule of crypto is not take profits. That's some great fucking advice. Number one rule is don't invest what you can't afford to lose. That's my number one. That's what I tell people first of all. Because, you know, let's be honest. If you were sitting through, now I'm not talking about anything else other than Pulsechain here, because I've been here for a long time, almost 4 years. Almost 4 years ago, I sacrificed for Pulsechain. So I've been here a long time, waiting for something, anything. You know, look at this. We endured, what was that? March, 9 months of pain. 9 months of pain to get a little bit, you know, he came along here. Somebody came along and started tickling our balls. tickling our balls, and yet again, then somebody came along with a big stick and hit those balls a big fucking slap. And we're still feeling the pain. That's like this little bits that like you think you're all right, you think you're okay, and then the pain starts to kick in again. You know, you think you've made it through the worst of being smacked in the balls, and then that after pain kicks in. That's like what we're experiencing here now. So maybe potentially it can't actually get any worse. So Pulsechain, Pulse X. I mean, we were, you know, I was streaming a couple of weeks ago. We're back on, you know, really did think we were going to go into January and not have to really endure too much more pain. We, you know, started December, all through November, we were going up. It was getting exciting. The Pulsechain, the Pulse Wars prize pool was building up. I thought we were going to go off. We were talking about we will finally get the sacrifice price, how much there would be in the prize pools and all that. So, but look, all that said, still obviously well into Pulsechain. We're building hard. The game, this Pulse Wars game, always said it from the start. It doesn't end for months and months and months, because it was always going to build in hype with Pulsechain. We're always going to have to take our time and wait for Pulsechain to pump for the game to really take off and get exciting. We're still obviously on track. And look, you've been building these positions. You know, I'm making jokes about people saying buy the blood. It really, you know, you're reading Twitter and you know, people saying buy the red days, yada yada yada. The bottom's in. The bottom's been in so many times. You know, local bottoms. Where every time we're talking about local bottoms. But yeah, we've been building these positions for, you know, months, years. Don't be fumbling the bags now. It's just if we manage to endure all this other stuff, this is absolutely nothing. You know, even tight necks, just today. You know, yesterday we ended a week with a bullish candle. Today it's having a little bit of a pullback again. Some asshole selling 14 grand's worth. Yeah. Just everything. It's a completely red day out there. Dragon X down. The only thing really doing well is Titan Bitcoin done a double. Wonder how that happened. Solid X. I mean, Solid X showed so much great potential. It's in the game, you know. Fire whale pumping the shit out of it to start. What a start! But look at the. I mean, let's look in reality. In reality, that is absolute meme coin shite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days of up. Okay, so the coin launched and went up for 9 days. B Roots actually deleted his video, which he had put out years ago, called The Rules of Meme Coins. And in the rules of meme coins, he clearly talked about meme coins pumping for 7 to 9 days. Now, don't quote me on that, but it's definitely no more than 10. I'm going to take a stab. It was always maybe 8 days was the figure that he put in. So a week to 9 days. So realistically, Solid X has just been a pump meme coin, and it's done fuck all since. I'm a big holder in this coin. Love it, included in the game. But it's like every time it just plays the same game with you. It pumps quite well. You know, we hovered around this $10 mark, like a 4x. You know, it did a 4x, which is decent gains, 4x in just over a month. Just to come plummeting down again. It's like, oh, come on. What have I got here? Like from the top here to here. 39 days of pain. Another 39 days of absolute pain and torture. Fucking hope I don't offend anybody, but Jesus spent 40 days and 40 nights in the fucking desert. I think it was him anyway. He probably didn't even feel this fucking bad. So, yeah. What a time to be alive. Oh, come on. It's like, get that, you know, the meme where you have that stick poking. Come on, Richard Hart, do something. Poke, poke, poke. I see Eric's in the chat. Well, Eric, how's it going? Waiting for Ali to sell to launch the game. Waiting for Ali to sell to launch the game. Oh, yeah. Actually, not quite sure what you mean there, Eric. Ah, poor Axis Alive. A Crypto 7, he rightfully got a lot of abuse. I mean, come on. The token he launched, jeez, one of the worst performing things that I have seen yet. And for the abuse and things that he gives people, he kind of deserved it. And now he definitely does deserve the abuse that he gets from people. Solid X Crash game. Oh, happy days. That's, yeah, the Solid X Crash game is coming to Pulsechain as well. I've seen a few posts going out that it's going to be the best game on Pulsechain. I will fight back on that one. It is absolutely not the best game on Pulsechain. Pulse Wars is the best game on Pulsechain and will continue to be that. We just need a little bit of support, a little bit of pumpage on Pulsechain, and then it's absolutely going to 100% be the best game. But Solid X has, I think Firewhale and Eric have been working on a game coming to the Burns Solid X. I remember when they first announced it, again, when they first announced it, I was like, okay, it's going to be a while before it comes out. I'm definitely going to stock up on some more Solid X. So, again, ban the blood and the downturns. God knows when that was, probably around here somewhere, October, probably around here somewhere. So probably if I bought more, it's probably back there around the level that that I bought. Okay, enough ranting. As I say, I'm putting out this rant purely because I want to create the bottom signal. Please, Universe Pulsechain, let me be the bottom signal of Hex and Pulsechain, and we can finally all get over this nonsense and go to Valhalla. Tomorrow, the SEC is going to drop the Richard Hart case. He's going to call into Interpol and hit them a slap and tell him to wise up, that he was not abusing anybody. And all will be forgiven tomorrow, and then we can start. He'll decide to bridge in about $25 million and just start buying coins. So there you go. Yes, Cap, yo, how's it going? Yo. Welcome to the stream. You've missed one hell of a rant. We'll go back and have a quick nosy. Oh, remember the days. Remember the days when you could just sit and dream of awesomeness, when Richard Hart was talking about all the wonderful things that were going to happen. Oh, yeah. What great streams they were. He taught me so much about crypto. And I actually mean that. He really did. But look, old Richard there, look. Wow. We're going to have a Titan X stream after this tonight, where we're going to cover all things Titan X. And this little guy here will be discussed. See Eric in the chat, founder of Dragon X, creating some absolutely amazing projects over in Titan X and Pulsechain, just like myself. Has changed his PFP to Dr. Evil, and it's a really good PFP and marketing tool. There is no end of the fun that he can have playing the evil villain that he actually is. It's a great character to play around with. Yeah, I don't watch any of this stuff anymore. Really don't. The KDP still kicking about. KDP's dropped off my feed completely. Two people that have said the same thing more times than anybody else, KDP and our good friend Sammy. Yeah, super bullish. Okay, let's dig into just seeing if there's anything else. Oh, that was another one this week. Ulti flop. Jeez. Alt D. Okay, so I didn't dig into it. I saw somebody say it is a Titan X copy paste, and then I seen that he changed the name of Buy and Burn to Pump Pool, and thought, you know what? I participate in enough stuff that I don't need to go chasing too many more things. If something really stands out that it looks like, yeah, this is the one, that I think my initial thoughts were, could Steph pull off a better version of Titan X than Titan X? And the question answered in my head immediately, not a fucking chance. I looked and there was something like 2,000 followers on the Twitter feed, and I just went, nope, definitely not for me. But I did not see such an epic failure coming along. You know, as somebody that spent time building games, building projects, working with other people to build projects, it is not an easy thing to do. You get no thanks for it, you know, unless your coin absolutely pumps. But yeah, you get no thanks for it, and uh, it's hard work. You can't. You put your whole reputation, you put everything, your investment, everything on the line. One mistake, and you are absolutely screwed. So what do we do in those scenarios? We, you know, do everything we can, audits, all this kind of stuff. This dude came out, and it was it was copying something that's already been done, but came out and 3 days into the project just said this thing is going to zero, could go to zero. I mean, what? I've never, yeah, haven't seen anything like it. Whatever it was, over 1,000, 1,300 ETH, something crazy like that was pumped into this thing. And yeah, just absolute ulti flop of epic proportions. So sorry to anybody that lost money, but this is crypto. So suck it up and move on to the next thing. Or stay in the thing you're originally in. What about that one? What about that one, eh? So yeah, I mean, Steph's or a lot of people thought he'd already ruined his reputation, but he certainly has now. He certainly has now. Any other coins I want to touch on quickly within the game? A lot of these ones down the bottom are Titan X coins. No, I mean, everything's pretty much the same on Pulsechain. PGIF is actually in the game. It's not even following the trend like anything else. It's just continually going down. If you have it in your portfolio in the game, unlucky, tend to do some trades. You need to make some solid moves. Dick with Butts is in the game as well. And again, it's been just kind of, yeah, it hasn't really pumped at all. But it's probably not down as much the last two months as everything else is. PTGC, the absolute winner of Pulsechain so far. Yeah, it's not doing too bad. If you have this in your portfolio in the game, you might not be down as much as other coins. Let's see. Certainly not down for 40 days and 49. So it is 38 days, 41% dip. Pulsex is down about 50. Pulsechain down about 50. So slightly better performance if you've got PTGC in. So we'll dig into the game now. Let's just remove this and we'll have a look at what's going on in the game DAP. Oi, Red Squirrel in the chat. How's it going, Squirrel? I hope your project's going well. Tough times out there for everybody, especially builders. Okay, so the Pulse Wars Crypto Fantasy League. Geez, do you remember the whole thing at the start? The future of our ecosystem is in our hands. In the original marketing and building of the game, you know, that was the tagline. I was really, really fired up, going to build something absolutely awesome and amazing for Pulsechain to be one of the biggest things on Pulsechain. And I had that soul strap line. Richard Hurd disappeared. And yeah, the future of our ecosystem is in our hands. We all have to fight and do what we can for the survival. Well, look, we're still here. We're still fighting. We're still at it. So quickly, And let's refresh this. This is the prize pool wallet, or the prize where this is where the when you buy the NFTs, this is where the funds go. So we've built up another 10 million. So what will that be? It'll be about another 7K. We'll go, it's another 7 million pulse will go into the prize pool. I was just trying to, this Otter scan, the pulse scan is so bad, but Otter scan has been playing around a hell of a lot as well lately. And I always really rely on this site to give me accurate figures, because the pulse scan really is so inaccurate that it's not usable. But this has been real laggy as well the last few days. So what this is, you see here, every time somebody does a boost, it costs them 50,000 PLS. Every time somebody does a trade, it costs 25,000 PLS, which is absolute peanuts at the minute. And we had here a couple of days ago, 2 million pulse, 2 million pulse. That would have been, let me think, 2 million was, that was people minting NFTs during round 2 to join in. And this 3 million was somebody who minted a new NFT. No, actually, they're joining in the game after. They'll be joining round 4. This person minted one of the new NFTs. So one minter of a new NFT so far. What is the price of Pulsechain? Sorry, let me just check. What is the price of Pulsechain? So if you do not play the game, you can still mint a brand new NFT and join in. Like I said, I've already said all the shit, all the good stuff. We're always looking forward. We're always optimistic. We will get back to sacrifice. We will get the 2x sacrifice. We will go way beyond there. And as we do that, the prize pools will pump. As the prize pools begin to pump, we have another 4 weeks of round 3. And then there are still about another 6 or 7 rounds after that. So yeah, I think there's 10 rounds in total with the numbers that we began with. So anybody that is not playing at the minute can still mint NFTs, get your fictional portfolio, and join in. It costs 3 million pulse now, which is, as I say, 40, 90. It's only about $135. They were $125 to mint at the start. They are costing about $135 in pulse to mint at the minute. And that will get you into the game in round 4. And in round 4, there will actually, if you make it through round 4, you will probably win back. I'll check the stats as we go through. We'll check, but yeah, 3 million pulse to start to join in now. What happens as well is when you start to enter now, you are already in the prize. They're already in the prize rounds, and you're so much closer to winning the likes of 20, 30, 40, $50,000, even at around sacrifice 2x sacrifice price. So what I expect to happen in the game is when we start to actually pump on Pulsechain, the prize pools will pump a lot more. We'll be able to mint more NFTs, which will really, as the value of those goes up the mint, it will add in a hell of a lot more value into the prize pools. So at the minute we have 658 million. As I say, that's probably going to go up to about 664 million. I'm going to say 665 million, maybe. Yes, come on, motherfuckers. We've had 100 viewers for the first time in a few weeks. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Much appreciated. So we'll get up to about 665 million PLS in the prize pool whenever I send the funds that are sitting in the payment wallet to the prize pool wallet. Let's see. Yeah, 822 NFTs minted. Like I said, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. So previous round, we'll have a quick look because this is the first stream we've done since the first round of the second round ended. Second round ran from the 4th of December to the 1st of January, exactly 4 weeks of gameplay. There were 517 entrants. They progressed from the 942 that entered round 1. So if we click see winners, so the winner, the rank number 1, had started off with $10,000 in November and has managed to do a 6x since then. That was up over 10x. We can click in and have a look at the rank number 1 NFT. It holds PDAI. This is its current value. So you can see even now it was at $60,000. Now it's under rank number 1. It just simply holds PDAI. It's been the top performing coin in the whole game since we began. I'll go back. I made a post in the Telegram today. I'm going to big myself up here. You know, I put a lot of effort into this game over the last year. I don't believe at all that it's got the recognition that it deserves, not in the slightest, because we've been playing pretty much flawlessly for 2 months now. The game plays beautifully. The trades, the boosts, the ranks. This round we get to test the payouts for the first time. But yeah, I mean, all the artwork, the NFTs, the design, I'm still really happy with absolutely everything and the way this has all panned out so far, except for the participation, which I do believe will continue to get better. So 256 victors. Let's have a quick look down. Nothing's changed much from between round 1 and round 2, although the Pulsechain coins have gone down. Titan X got off some of the Titan X. Titan X was one of the best coins at the very, very start of the game, but it quickly fell off. And there's been nothing of the other coins in the game that's kind of caught up with Teddy Bear, UFO, Teddy Bear, UFO, PDAI. You see all these natives are ones that are coins that hold, or sorry, NFTs portfolios that hold one Pulsechain coin. So 46. So we'll just click into this one quickly. What is this one? Yeah, UFO. So like I said, UFO has been one of the best performing coins. But if we quickly look at, there's another one, a 2-coin portfolio. It's, for people that tune in every week, a lot of this stuff hasn't changed too much. There's been nothing else out there in crypto that has pumped so well that it's overtaken. Obviously, we don't have a lot of the new shit coins in this game. Yeah, Teddy Bear and PDAI in this portfolio, two of the best performing coins in the game to date, and that's pretty much been since we started. But I do want to get a look at. There's another NFT there with a portfolio of Pulsechain, which holds 4 Pulsechain coins. This one will as well, but I'm going to click into this. Ali Ambush Avenger is the name of this NFT. If you're not aware and you're tuning in for the first time, you don't have any NFTs, there are hundreds and hundreds of named Pulsechains. A lot of them are named after people in the Hex and Pulsechain community. So if you mint one and you get a Pulsechain, you'll probably be able to see, you'll recognize a lot of the names. And this is just some of the smaller details of the game that have went totally unnoticed. I was really hoping that people would be trading them with each other, that some of the Hex streamers and Pulsechain streamers would trade and try to buy their own ones off the secondary market. And so we've still got time for all that kind of stuff to happen. We still have time. So this one, oh, okay, let's look down, because this person's pretty active. Ooh, okay, this person's pretty active, and that's why they're up in the rank 25. Now, their strategy has been very, very simple. Oof. They went, did they sell PDAI? They sold PDAI and they sold Teddy Bear. They could have been. Wow. Was that during round? That was the end. Okay, so look at this. Oh, I remember this one. This one was almost top. Yeah, this I remember this NFT. This person played it really well from the start. So look, they started off the game with what? 9-inch, Teddy Bear, and PDAI. So they were lucky to get Teddy Bear and PDAI in their portfolios at the start. But look, smart. They ditched what? They ditched 9-inch and went half 50-50 in their portfolio, PDAI and Bear. So really, really smart. That's what they did here. They bought in. Now, at the end of round, let's see the dates. They haven't made any moves yet in round 3. But for round 2, they sold their P-Dan teddy bear and went all in on ink. They bought ink. So that's why you see up here, they have, less than 1%. So they're pretty much all in, 100% in ink. Thinking obviously that ink is going to pump. But they haven't made any trades for round 3 yet. So interesting to see what they do next. Yeah, well done. This guy's performed really well. When we've dug into some of the NFTs and some of the portfolios, nobody has. There hasn't been too many that have made a lot of really good moves, but this person really did from round 1 to round 2. Because I remember looking at the start of round 3 when PETA and Teddy Bear were dipping. That motherfucker was the only person that was all in die. They went all in die. Everybody else's portfolios were dipping like crazy, and this person was up in the top places, and it went all in die, sitting in stable coins. But there you look, halfway through round 2, they decided to go all in ink. Now that would not have been. That's been pretty. We'll have a quick look at ink. 30-day chart. So they went all in ink around here, in middle of December, 13th, it said on, so around here somewhere. So they took a big dip over the last while, which is why they're 25th rank and not first or up around the first, top places anymore. Shrey is in the chat. Shrey, how's it going, man? Good to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. How dare they sell P-Dye? I agree 100%, but this is different. This is different. You're fighting for survival each round. He believes in P-Dye. This guy still believes in P-Dye in the real crypto world, but he knows how to play the Pulse Wars game. Smart motherfucker. That's what I think anyway. Let's see now. I'm already late for my other stream, but I really do enjoy sitting here chatting shit to myself and the few people. We're up to 120 viewers now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you haven't bought a Pulse Wars NFT, what on earth are you playing at? app.pulsewars.io. I have been here every week. We started building this game at the end of last year. We launched it way back in March, and this is stream number 28. We've missed out of what it must be maybe 28. I would say I've missed 6 weeks of streaming. So we're up to 34 weeks after launching this game. We've been sitting here streaming pretty much every week. We have about 250 odd people that minted NFTs. So if you haven't minted an NFT yet, if you're tuning in, go to app.pulsewars.io and throw in over $100 and get yourself an NFT, and you'll be able to join in round 4 when it kicks off at the start of February. I'm on here every week chatting. So if you have any questions about how to play the game, just fire them in the chat and I'll be happy to run through absolutely anything at all. So I'll go back to the leaderboard quickly. I just want to see. Let's look at the current round. So current round, like I said, not much has changed. Not much has changed at all. These are all P-Dye and Teddy Bear holding NFTs, and they're all still performing extremely well as they were in round 2 because they started off so well. So look, round 3 began 4th of January, runs until the 1st of February, 284 entrants in total, 128 people will progress to round 4. This is the total reward prize pool available for round 3. So everybody, this 52 million pulse will get split evenly between the top 128 players. It works out at about 411,000 PLS each. Small, humble beginnings for making it through the first 3 rounds. And we'll have a quick look at how that starts to stack up as we go through the rounds in the little spreadsheet that I have that keeps track of the payouts as the prize pool ticks up. Yes, 130 people viewing now, 131. Love it, love it. App.pulsewars.io. Let's see some mints, please. because we truly are still, although we've been here for a long time, we still are only getting started. Now we'll click into my NFTs and see how this went. I rejoined with 1. So look, I started off the game with 10 NFTs. Yeah, 10. I rejoined with 1 and sent it to somebody who won. I think they won a prize in one of the competition giveaways. So the 10th one here had been eliminated. I re-entered it for 1 million pulse, which was a bonus for all early players, and sent it to somebody. So I began with 10, and now I have 3 left in the game. And this one, only 2 of mine made it through from round 2 to round 3. I re-entered this one. So only 3 left in the game. The top 128 make it through, and I've only got 1. He's placed 125th. So let's have a quick look at what this is holding. It's a frenemy in VC, so it holds it can only hold non-Pulsechain coins. I made a couple of trades. What did I sell? I sold all my wrap Bitcoin. That's the real Bitcoin price, so it's not going to pump as hard as many other things could. This was pre-game. Sold that, bought Doge. That's what I was doing. Boosted the Doge. I sold Matic. I bought more Titan X. So we're sitting currently, let's see, 25% Link, 25% Titan X. And okay, so I have 2 trades. I'm going to make my trade here now. I'm going to make my plays for this NFT live. I do believe that Titan X will pump harder than any of these other coins. Now, I don't really think, because I can only hold non-Pulsechain coins in this frenemy. I don't think that's it. We'll do a quick look. First off, I'm going to ditch all the Doge that I've got in the portfolio. I still have a little bit of DAI, do I? No. I'm going to ditch all the Doge. Bump, max, sell. Sell, confirm. If anybody in the chat does have any questions, feel free to ask. You only get 2 trades. So selling is a trade and buying is a trade. And you have to sell and go back in. You got to sell to DAI first and then go back into another coin. So kind of technically, because it's not a DEX, we can't swap straight from one to another. We've got to do 2 trades to get from one coin to another. So originally the game was going to be 1 trade per round, and that's kind of why we ended up giving it 2, because with the way the game got built, you had to go back. Everything had to be, to keep all the prices right, everything had to be paired with PLS, and PLS had to be matched with DAI. So you have to always sell back to DAI and then go from there to whatever coin you're getting. Oh, sometimes at night this takes so long for transactions to confirm on Pulsechain. It's a little bit depressing sometimes. So our much as I love Pulsechain, it can be terribly frustrating at times. The block scanner sucks. Obviously the title of this is Pulsechain sucks dick. So Pulse scanner sucks. And sometimes the actual chain sucks. Don't tell anybody, but up the gas fees, Ali. I've got mine at 1,000 wrapped PLS. Let's see. I always just click. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but this public DGen wallet that I use, for anything I do public or any shit coins that I buy, it's MetaMask, so it's really crap on Pulsechain at the minute. And if you click aggressive for gas, that sometimes it goes through. I find it always really crap at this time of night. Doing stuff in the morning, I arrive into work and I do a lot of any in-game trades that I do. I usually do them in work in the morning, play around. Everything's usually much quicker. Everyone ban the dip. Yep, yet again. Absolutely are. All right, we'll come back to that. We will come back. Basically, what I was going to do there is, you see here, it's 50% Doge, 22% Titan X. I'm going to sell all the Doge, go all in Titan X, and then I'm going to boost the portfolio to try and get as much of a boost on that Titan X as I can. A 125th. Then from there, if Titan X does start to run, this portfolio could actually hopefully make it up and get through into round 4. So while that's fanning around in the background, I'm going to quickly put up the little reward spreadsheet. So, and we can see what's going on with the payouts for the next few rounds. So I'm gonna end this for now. I'll bring it back up in a minute, and we'll have a quick look at the rounds payout schedule, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we'll look here. Total prize pool 658. Like, look at this. Even this was nearly 100 grand when we started, and now it's like frickin' hell. Oosh, 34 6. What did I say? I'm going to call it 665. 665. Okay. All right. So round 1, no payouts. Round 2, no payouts. Round 3 is where we are now. 256 entrants. Number of NFTs paid per round, top of the table. So the top 128 will share the 53,200,000 PLS, which works out at 415,000 PLS each. If you are coming to rejoin, you will now pay 3 million Pulse to join in round 4. Now, you will get half your money back if you make it through round 4. So this will be the payout minimum payout if you get that far. Let's see, closed. That's open. What do we charge here? We charge 1 million. No, didn't need it there. 1 million. And now you're joining in 2 million. Okay. That's if you get eliminated. You can rejoin again a little cheaper than what it is for minting a new one. So you can see here. Let's see, make it a bit bigger. As we go through the rounds, the prizes go up. And in the final, you will win 220 million PLS. You'll win at that stage, you'll win 119. So where are we at the minute? You get 400, a million, 2 million if you progress through round 5, 4 million if you progress through round 6. And obviously these figures go up. These figures will increase as we get more people in, as people do trades, people mint new NFTs, and then the value will obviously increase as well with the value of Pulsechain. So look, at the minute, the first place is worth 11 grand. It's actually less with Pulsechain. What's the Pulsechain price again? 4696. We'll put that in 4696. So yeah, $10,000 for first place. So can you believe it? After all this time, I remember hoping that this could be millions of dollars. Not saying it can't still, but it's going to be a lot harder to do now than it was with all the original plans. Wow. You know, okay, a 2x back to sacrifice price, we're at 20K. 2x sacrifice price, we're at 40K. And as I say, that's hopefully that starts to entice more people to come in and play as we go. Now we'll go back and see. Nope, it still hasn't confirmed. The transaction still hasn't confirmed. Let me see. Pending. I'm not even going to cancel it. I'll just leave it for another day. All right. If nobody else has any questions, we'll wrap it up there for tonight. So we had a really good Really, really good rant about Pulsechain. I have caused the bottom with my epic ranting and negativity of how Pulsechain sucks the biggest fat dick ever sucked by anything in the history of the world. So that's the bottom signal right there. If it's not, if it's not, it's not. PDI to $1, send it. Woo! If PDI goes to $1, sorry, when PDI goes to $1, none of this matters. I hope you were smart enough to get yourself a bag of PDI. I did see a post today. Somebody posted that the PDI narrative is still one of the best narratives in crypto, that it's still not too late to grab a bag. In fact, somebody did quite an interesting post today where he showed the amount of X's it had done on each run up. And he was sort of saying that, to get to $1, it needs like maybe a 10x run up, a 5x run up, a 3x run up, and then another wee 1.5 to get to $1. My bags of PDI are packed. I hope yours are too. Next thing, you must pack your bags of Pulse Wars NFTs app.pulsewars.io. The future of our ecosystem is in our hands. Stray just said 100 million and holding. I can't wait for the peg. If you have 100 million PDI, you can send me 1 million when Pulse Wars ends. If we don't have huge prize pools. As a tip for entertaining you all these months. And on that note, see you all next week when the candles will be green and the sentiment will be high. Good luck, everyone. Please let me be the biggest bottom signal, the most clear bottom signal ever.